The hard work, learning, studying, sacrifice, and most of all, love of what you are doing. On this note, let's conclude a remarkable, memorable, and knowledgeable faculty development program on Industrial Internet of Things. I, Monica Kurana, welcome you all in validatory session of Faculty Development Program on Industrial Internet of Things. Now, I would like to invite Mr. Praveen Saraswat, coordinator of the event, to present a brief report of FDP.
Thank you, ma'am. Good afternoon to all. I am Praveen Saraswat. Welcome you all in the formal validity session of 5 days AICT ATAL sponsored faculty development program on Industrial Internet of Things hosted by Department of Mechanical Engineering, Swami Kesavanand Institute of Technology, Management, Gramothan, Jaipur. We all are aware that in the current age of information technology, the Industrial Internet of Things has emerged a popular extension of Internet of Things in industry sector and applications. Hence, to highlight the importance and application of IoT in industry perspective, this FDP was planned. So we started FDP. Day 1 inaugural of this FDP started with the welcome note by Professor Ramesh Kumar Pachar, Principal SKIT. Then after Dr. Dheeraj Joshi, Coordinator FDP, highlighted the FDP theme and schedule. Professor Asim Timari from IIT Bombay was the chief guest in the inaugural session. He delivered a talk on IoT and artificial intelligence, a recipe for the next industrial revolution, and discuss latest product and research in the area of IoT and AI. At the last, Dr. Dheeraj Joshi proposed a formal vote of thanks to the chief guest, AICT, SKIT management and participant. In the second session of the FDP, Dr. Rajiv Agrawal from MNIT Jaipur presented his expert talk on the Industry 4.0 introduction and application. He discussed a case study of steel industry in which Industry 4.0 techniques were implemented. Next, Dr. Prasanjit Chanak, IIT BHU, presented his talk on IoT hardware and its application in the third session of day 1. So day 2 started with a talk of Professor ML Mittal from MNIT Jaipur. He presented his talk on smart manufacturing and discussed different techniques used for the smart manufacturing. In session 5, Dr. Monica Mittal, NIT Kurukshetra, shared his research experience on advances in controllers. She discussed PID controller in detail. In session 6, Mr. Ajay Godara, NITTR Chandigarh, presented a practical session on interfacing of sensors with Arduino board. Day 3, session 7 started with the expert talk by Dr. Rajiv Agrawal from MNIT Jaipur. He presented his research experience on cyber physical system. In session 8, Dr. Vijay Kumar Manupati from NIT Warangal discussed the machine learning basics and applications. Session 9 started with a talk on AI in manufacturing, was delivered by Dr. Omji Sukla from NIT Patna. Day 4 started with a talk on role of big data in IoT by our expert Dr. Akanksha Saraf from NIT Raipur. She explained the basics of big data analysis. Session 11 was on application of IoT in Indian Railway, which was delivered by Dr. Gyanesh Tripathi, Chief Mechanical Engineer, DLW Varanasi. Session 12 was taken by Professor S.C. Jain, RTU Kota, on cloud computing in IIoT. Day 5 started with a talk on artificial intelligence enabled design and manufacturing of advanced steel structure, delivered by Dr. Ravi Panwar from IIIT Jabalpur. And last session 14 was delivered by Krishnapad Das on stress management, power of positivity. Thank you very much. Over to you, Monica ma'am.
Thank you, sir. Right now, we are moving towards the live feedback. If anyone like to give the live feedback, then raise your hand in the chat box. Mr. Dinesh, you are requested to make them as panelist.
Well, we request the participants to please raise your hands so that we can have an informal discussion right now and we can make you panelists and we can have some fruitful discussion regarding the, yeah, Dr. Hitesh Shah has raised the hand, please.
Yes, Dr. Shah, you can unmute yourself, please.
Yes, good afternoon, everyone. Myself, Dr. Hitesh Shah, a professor at head in Electronics and Communication Engineering Department, Gujarat. Well-known city is Anand, that is for Amul. Okay. First of all, congratulations to the coordinator, Dr. Dheeraj Joshi and team for having such a good topic. Okay, IIoT, the faculty development program on this. I attended almost all the sessions, really enjoyed and learned all the sessions. Of course, our parallel teaching learning is going on. So I have to take a bit off from some of the sessions, but I attended almost all sessions and I learned a lot on IIoT particularly because my area of expertise is machine learning. So one more tool is added in my toolkit, that is IoT with industrial applications. So this is I learned, okay, and really this is a very good platform provided by the ATAL Academy. So with our own duty, that is a regular teaching learning process, we can learn and we can explore the new domains. Okay. So once again, congratulate to the team. Thank you.
Thank you, Dr. Shah. Thank you. We are happy to have such active learners in your form. So, if any other participant want to wish or convey his or her feedback, we are open because it's an informal session. Please, yeah, we are just having a one-to-one communication so that we can exchange some ideas and thought. Yeah, Mr. Sohan Gupta has conveyed us the wishing that it was a fruitful session. Good. Because there are some other issues that I have to touch before this feedback is over, and after this feedback is over, we can touch the other issues. But let us have some formal or informal feedback.
Dr. Payal Saha ma'am can't unmute herself. You can make her panelist.
Dr. Shah, you are online. Please unmute yourself.
Hello, am I audible?
Yes, ma'am, you
Yeah.
are audible.
Yes, ma'am.
We are afraid if we are not able to hear you, ma'am. Yeah.
Organizers of this FDP for organizing this wonderful session industrial IoT. This is all part of volume is at the peak, I should say. Yeah. I wanted to thank the organizers of this FDP for choosing this very relevant and emerging as the FDP title for your session. The speakers were all very excellent. Their backgrounds were commendable, and the sessions which they took, the presentations were awe-inspiring. The organizers was really very good, and the cooperation which was expressed to all the participants was also very welcome, sir. So again, I want to thank for this excellent FDP. Thank you, everyone.
Thank you. Thank you for your feedback, Dr. Payal. We would like to improve in the future with your feedback.
Yes, Dr. Tejas Adao, you are online. Please unmute yourself. Dr. Tejas is there. Please unmute yourself.
Okay, perhaps we have lost connectivity with Dr. Tejas.
Dr. Ravindra Chavan want to finish, sir. Dr. Ravindra Chavan.
Okay, sir, wait for a while.
Please, you can share your ideas regarding IoT and what
Hello.
your institute is doing.
Good afternoon, all
so
of
that-
you.
Yeah, good afternoon. Good afternoon. Dr.
Session is
Tejas.
really very excellent, and I'm very thankful to our conducting organization to organizing this great FDP. So thank you very much. I'm really thankful and eager to join this type of workshop. Thank you so much.
Thank you very much.
Okay, Dr. Ravindra is online. Sir, you can unmute yourself.
Good afternoon. Am I audible?
Yes, sir.
Okay. So, Ravindra Chavan, working as a faculty in Electronics Engineering Department at Walchand Institute of Technology, Solapur, Maharashtra. So, I had attended regular the speakers are very good. Their contents are very informative and useful. And all the FDP, the show is arranged very systematic manner. Okay, so all the things are very good arranged. Okay, so this is, I think, this type of feedback is a very formal one. Okay, but as far as me is concerned, what I am taking away from this particular workshop is that now in this workshop, very first time I had heard the two terms like the digital twins and the cyber physical system. Okay, so these two terms I had heard very first in this particular course. Still, I am working mostly in the embedded system design and the VLSI design. Okay, but now I am proud to say that in the last week of this particular month, I am going to talk on digital twins and the CPS for 4 hours in the internship program. One of the internship program is arranged, and in that particular program I am going to talk on these two terms for 4 hours. That's what I am getting from this. And also after attending this particular workshop, now in my mind there are a lot of ideas to be implemented, and all these ideas are feasible. So this is the whatever the true things are there that I want to share with you. All the things are very good, very systematically arranged. So congratulations to all of you, and thank you very much. And also I thank to my HOD and the principal of the institute for allowing me to attend this particular workshop from relieving all our regular teaching load and other work. Thank you once again.
Thank you, Dr. Ravindra.
Dr. Devishri Naidu, you have the mic. You can unmute yourself.
Yeah. Very congratulations to Dr. Joshi, Dr. Dheeraj Joshi and team. And it was really wonderful to attend these sessions. I am belonging from Nagpur, Maharashtra, from Sri Ramdev Baba College of Engineering and Management. We are the top institute in the private institution in the Maharashtra region. And a couple of series I have attended on IoT in this ATAL FDP. It was really worth listening to such eminent speakers from the IIT, NIT, and the best part was we were getting exposed to the live projects like Indian Railway. The sir has explained us, and though I belong to the computer science background, few of the topic were like out of our, it was going we are not used to those topics and all. But working for interdisciplinary area, it is really needful. If such a simplistic manner, the people can give you an understanding of these machines and tools working. So I'm encouraged and inspired that now I should start working for an interdisciplinary with like mechanical people, mechanical engineering people, and electronics embedded systems. So thank you very much for listening to such good speakers. It was very well organized. And though the sessions were like 3 sessions in a day, but still we were enjoying it. This is the most important thing we realized. Thank you, sir.
Thank you. Thank you for the valuable feedback.
Dr. Rupali, you have the mic. You can unmute yourself.
Good afternoon to all of you. I am Rupali Bharwantrai, faculty from C.V. Raman Global University, Bhubaneswar, Odisha. As I am belonging to the Department of Electrical Engineering and I am continuing my PhD and my PhD under the analysis of material, which is basically I am doing by through COMSOL. But right now I am thinking about to do my experiments in this IoT area, and IIoT is going to help me a lot. Basically, the session 6, Mr. Ajay Godra, sir, who is from NITTR Chandigarh startup, he is explained excellently about how we sense and interface the IoT with the different applications that I am going to use while I am doing experiment regarding the materials, and this FDP is going to help a lot to me. And since I did not know about the different theory of the IoT, now I am little bit having knowledge regarding that one, and I am going to implement such type of knowledge in my research area. Thank you very much to all of you accepting my form, and mostly congratulate to Dr. Dheeraj Joshi sir and the team for selecting me to do such type of FDP, and that is going to help me a lot. Thank you very much, sir. And I will definitely going to implement my this knowledge into my research area. Thank you, sir.
Thank you, Dr. Wali. Thank you.
Thank you, sir.
Yeah, Dinesh, do you have more live feedbacks?
Yes, sir, I'm waiting. If anybody wishes to convey his or her feedback on the program, they may either raise their hand or drop me a message on the chat box so that I can make you online.
There are a lot of feedback from the participants in the chat box, and we are really grateful to them for having such positive feedback and constructive feedback. But if any participants want to give live feedback, he or she is very welcome. Okay. You have also said for the WhatsApp group. Is there any person from WhatsApp group tracking the?
Yes, sir, I am online.
Okay. So, well, this is informal session. So, participants can definitely ask for the panelists, right? We can make them panelists and we can have some fruitful discussion. What they have been doing in their IoT and their organizations and how this FDP can be beneficial to them. Good. So there are a lot of positive feedback in the chat box, but we are open to all types of feedback. If there is some negative point or you can say constructive feedback, we are definitely open to that. Okay then, Miss Monica, you may proceed, I guess.
Thank you to all the participants for their valuable feedback. No duty is more urgent Then of returning thanks. With this, I would like to request Dr. Dheeraj Joshi, Head Department of Mechanical Engineering and also Coordinator of the FDP for formal vote of thanks.
Thank you, Ms. Monica. So we have been witnessing great afternoon since morning today, but not only today, we have been in touch for the last 5 days. And as a coordinator of this FDP, I'm Dr. Dheeraj Joshi, Head Mechanical Engineering Department, and at SKIT. Wish to welcome all participants in this valedictory ceremony and convey my best of the thanks for being with us for the last 5 to 6 days. Well, before I say a vote of thanks to the various distinguished and academicians and delegates who have contributed in this FDP, let me first thank the participants because of which this FDP has been possible. And the beauty of such type of online FDP is that we have a perfect blend of all types of participants from different parts of the country. Because whenever we organize face-to-face FDPs, there are only limited participations across the country. But if you ask me, frankly, the beauty of such FDPs on online mode is that we have people from all states. So we are total 192 registered candidates, and some are very active and serious learners. And we have witnessed this for the last 5 days. Not only this feedback session, but in all the sessions, some participants have regularly joined the sessions. Although we do admit that many times due to some technical glitch or some audio video is breaking, has not been up to that quality that we expect. But believe me, in this range of information technology, in very soon, India as a developing country, we are developing at a very fast pace. We will be able to, we will not be discussing such technical issues because this will be not be in that scenario in the later stage. So I think that in this FDP, we have been able to capture some of the flavor of the industrial IoT. Well, being a mechanical background person, when I saw a lot of candidates from computer science and electronics and electrical as well, and very few people were from mechanical, I dropped the idea to have a session because what we want that you should have a perfect speakers across the country because while selecting the speakers, you must have noticed one thing that they were all not so much senior as we say. They were relatively assistant professor in their IITs or in their IITs or NITs. So what is the advantage is that we can be casual with them. They are in tune with our frequencies because we as a generation many of you have experience in the range of 10 years, 5 years, 13 years or so. So with this participation or this type of participants, we wish that you should be at ease with the speakers. And as one of the participants has said that Dr. Ajay Godara, like he was very instrumental in explaining you the hands-on experience about the Adreno and various IoT equipments. And so that is the beauty of such FDP, that such persons of our ease are available to us in these types of FDP. So I thank all the participants first, and and then I would like to express my sincere thanks to all my resource persons and experts who have taken their who has considered our request, and they have agreed to deliver a session in this FDP. Actually, we were not having much time to conduct this FDP, so we have to arrange all the things within a matter of 10 to 15 days. So that is another point. Otherwise, we could have been thinking in a different angle also. But nevertheless, we had good speakers as reflected from your feedback, and except some technical glitches, we were able to achieve our objective. And you already know that this is an elementary FDP and not an advanced level FDP. So that main objective was only to have some idea or some platform of the industrial Internet of Things. When we say industrial Internet of Things, we are more aligned with the application part and more aligned with the tools and techniques responsible for increasing the productivity and efficiency of any organization. And those from the mechanical engineering background must appreciate that the various sessions were perfectly aligned to our objective of the FDP, that how to increase the productivity and efficiency in the organizations. By like a session by Dr. Omji Shukla was also there, and other objectives have also been achieved. Like we have to bridge the gap between the researchers and the academicians. So you after the FDP also you can mail to the organizers, we organizers or to the experts. I have furnished you all the mail IDs, so you can definitely interact with them in your research area or in your conducting such FDPs at your own mother organizations. So those were my second thanks to all resource person. So I would be reviewed my duty if I do not extend my thanks to my own management. That is my own management at SKIT, including Director Sir Shri Jaipal Meel, Director Academics, Professor S.L. Surana, our Principal Sir, Professor Ramesh Kumar Pachar, our Registrar Ma'am, Ms. Rachna Meel, and all the heads of the department from different branches of engineering, and also my team, which has been working day and night for 24/7 for the last so many days. And because of their efforts only, we have been able to manage this show. And our co-coordinator, Mr. Praveen Saraswat, is looking very nice on the screen. Thank you, Praveen sir, for being so active and instrumental all the time. Our WhatsApp coordinator, Bijmon sir, who has been replying to all the queries from the participants, and our anchor, Ms. Monica, Ms. Namita. And these technical sessions were very important because it is an Internet of Things, and we have seen that many times our services do not have as much as quality as we expect. But nevertheless, we have managed to give the best of the best with available resources, because these technical problems from the speaker side was there. So our technical team, I express my sincere thanks to Mr. Ankit Agarwal, Mr. Dinesh, and other persons who were involved in this FDP, Dr. Achan and Dr. Deepak Kumar, Dr. Vikas Gautam is there. So my whole technical team who has been instrumental with me in making this event a real success. Our media coordinator, Dr. Ambar Srivastav, and our Chandan Kumar, they have also contributed a lot in making this FDP a real success. So this for vote of thanks, I am sorry if I miss any names in conducting this vote of thanks, but obviously there are a lot of people behind the camera who have contributed to have this FDP in this fashion. Now, I want I should also thank the AICT and ATAL FDP scheme, because only they have conceptualized this idea, and they have given us a generous fund to conduct such FDPs, and such resource persons are also there so that we can have this type of FDPs. And lastly, I should convey my special thanks to today's special session on the life learning. That is our Krishna Paji, who delivered a session on the stress management, positivity in life. So that is very important, because we have seen that our materialistic life has gone manifold, and we are having a lot of problem in our daily lives because of this too much of stress. So I hope such session will definitely help you to build your professional and academic life in a fruitful manner. So I think there are some questions in your mind, so we can informally take those questions, because our other aim to conduct this session was that we should give you the idea how we have to proceed in the next 2-3 days, because many of you have actively joined the sessions. So as I have already mailed you that there are some 3 to 4 requirements to get the certification. Number one, you have to attend the 80% of the sessions in aggregate of all. Our technical team has come up with some attendance, and we are figuring out, because somebody have joined with the other email IDs. So after having such intricacies resolved, we will be definitely giving the final attendance figure in a day or two. And other point was that you have to submit a feedback to the SKIT as well, that is the organizers, and to the AICT as well. So your AICT feedback will be on your ATAL portal. So you have to log in with your ATAL credentials and submit your feedback. Please mind you, if you do not submit the feedback there, you will not be eligible for the certification. We will furnish your attendance to the AICT. We will furnish your other things regarding your quiz marks. We also want to express that your quiz marks are very important, that you have to respond to the quiz essentially for getting a certification. So just after this validatory, our technical team will be sending an email having the links for the two important activities. Number one link will be for your feedback, quiz. That quiz or the exam, you can say. It will be comprising some multiple choice questions and you have to respond it. And it is a stipulation by AICT. Otherwise, we believe that many of you have got some good idea of the IoT applications and IoT in your respective fields. But you have to formally respond to a quiz. Then you have to respond to the feedback that is needed at the SKIT or the organization level, or the coordinators need this feedback. We as the coordinators need this feedback. And you need to also respond to another feedback at your AICT ATAL portal. And that is the three things that you have to do. And again, after this FDP, after this validatory, I will be mailing you the links. Our team will be mailing you the links of the two activities, and minimum 80% attendance is necessary. This is another criteria that you have already been familiar in the last so many mails and email communications. So that link, please mind you, the link for the examinations or the quiz or to the feedback to the organizers will only be open till 6 p.m. today. So actually, it's if you had been in the face-to-face mode, we would have been taking your exam right now. But since it's online mode, we are just circulating the link where you can respond to your exam, respond as a quiz, because it's a quiz and it's a requirement of AICT. So you have to respond to the quiz, and your responses will be automatically recorded at our technical team. And also you should respond to the feedback. But this all activity has to be done by 6 p.m. today. And another issue that I can see with most of the chat box and most of the WhatsApp messages that I have been able to track is that about the study material. Please take a note that from my initial mail from the 5th June, we have been saying that the PowerPoint presentations of the resource persons are their own entity. We do not claim or guarantee that we will be able to furnish them, because only two speakers, Dr. Omji Shukla and Dr. Ajay Godara, has furnished us the PPT. We have also circulated to you. But as regards other PPTs, we do not guarantee that they will be furnishing us. If they furnish us, we will give you. So what is the alternative? Alternative is that we have a video or audio recording of all the sessions. And I have already shared a link of the 12 sessions that have been conducted over the last 4 days from our FDP ATAL ID. So you can just furnish, you can check those links. And if there is some issue of quality of video because they are being contacted, so I guess our team will also upload some more better quality video if they can do it. Otherwise, all 12 sessions links have been posted. And for the 2 sessions that have been conducted today in the morning and the session by Krishnapatji, we will furnish it on due course of time. So that is regarding the study material. So if any other query is there, still, if you have any other query, you are open to inform us formally or informally. And you have, many of have sent, Dr. Payal is saying that they have received the video links. So there are 12 sessions that we have right now furnished the video links. But for the 2 more sessions, because it's a stipulation of WebEx, we cannot record this session as far as now. Even the morning session cannot be recorded right now. So we have to wait for other day. So tomorrow we will be recording these 2 sessions also, and we will be attaching those sessions in the same link so that you can extract or download those sessions for your benefit. Because our idea is to learn. We do not want to reproduce the PPT to some other place. Okay. So I think there will be no harm in downloading the videos and learning from them. And still you have some queries regarding the IoT or these applications, you can drop a mail. We will definitely help through the speakers. We will act as a bridge between the two. And you can get 2 links, for one for quiz and other for feedback. Yeah, I am just asking my team to send the links for the quiz and feedback. So this is all from my side, and thank you once again for being here patiently for the last 5 days. And it is all because of you that we are here and we are conducting such workshops. And we believe in time punctuality. So we do not want any session to be extended or any session to be reduced unnecessarily. So I hope you have must notice that time punctuality is very important for us as academicians and as faculty members. So with this, I ask my team to furnish you the links for the feedback and the your exam. I hope many of the faculty will be receiving it. They are saying that they have sent the link. So please, regarding the quiz, you have to respond timely. It is not so that you are responding after 6 p.m. because you have to furnish the data to the AICT. Now, one important point, your certificates will not, you have to keep patience for getting the certificates. Okay, sir, there will be submission of your attendance, all the video links, your quiz marks, and your attendance. As I said, all these things have to be furnished to the AICT. And once we have submitted it on the ATAL portal, they will release the certificates in I guess 2 to 4 working days they usually take, because they are conducting around thousands of FDPs in the ATAL scheme in the country. In this session, they have a target of this. So they need time to respond to your certificate. So please have some patience, and your certificates will be downloaded after all that formalities have been completed. So if there are any other question regarding this FDP, I'm open to that question or some other thing that we can discuss informally, because after this we will not be able to meet on some platform. Otherwise, you can always drop a mail or call to our technical team or to me as well, because it is never ending process. Learning is always open to all. So have you received the links for the quiz and the feedback? If not, then only you can respond in the Cisco WebEx. Actually, there are always 2 schools of thought that which platform we should choose for the online mode, because there have been rapid growth in this area. We cannot, as an institutional policy, it's our policy from the management to use the Cisco WebEx. So I hope many of you have received the email. Those who have not received, they may talk to Brijmohan Sharma if there is some email is different, because I don't see any email has been bounced. So if there is some mistake in your mail ID, because we have directly copied your mail ID from the ATAL portal, there is no problem of typing error or typo error from our side. The ID that you have furnished to the ATAL, we have copied it there from there. So Ms. Gurinder Kaur Sodi is saying she has not received the link. Somebody have received, some have not received. So sometimes we need to log in again to see the PPTs, and thank you. So I guess you should respond to your quiz and the FDP feedback. And I'm over to Monica ma'am for formal closure of this FDP.
Thank you, sir. If you are not willing to learn, no one can help you. If you are determined to learn, no one can stop you. With this, thank you so much. Have a nice day.
Okay, we now move to the session.